Yo.
Yo, we are back. Week one, I guess we gotta call it because we had the issues for last week, but we're back. We're ready to get this going. I'm ready.
No, for real, I'm so ready to dive in and get to the arts, man. Barely is able to draw between Barnes and this stream.
Dang, really? You haven't been able to get any drawing in?
I've gotten creatives in, but like editing and stuff, but it's hardly drawing. I use erase brushes and stuff like that to help trim stuff down, things like that, but it's just not the same I'm sketching,
Yeah,
fleshing out a character kind of thing.
yeah, no, it's two different vibes for sure. So I do want to wait till um we've got head so we can play Scribble.
Mm-hmm.
What was I gonna say after that? Dang, I just had a massive brain fart. For the draw-alongs, yeah, my bad. For the draw-alongs, would you mind pulling up the references again?
Sure thing. Believe I did. Okay. Not that. But yes, I can change it over to reference here on the screen.
Awesome, thank you. We're doing the 2 minute, 5 minute, 10 minute for the
Yeah.
portrait, 15 minutes for the. I'm looking at the references right. 15 minutes for the poses, and then the 20 minutes for the monsters. Which I'm not the biggest fan of the monster one we picked, but I can't go against the people.
Hear that. Alrighty, so here's that 10-minute pose to start us off. Well, not pose, portrait. Music still on? Let's just change the song. Oh yeah, it's just changing song. Okay.
All right, I'm pulling up the reference now.
I'm gonna get that 10-minute timer going.
This is gonna be tough. I can feel myself overthinking it already.
Ooh. Get away from that, man. Just scribble.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, no. Intended. I'm trying so hard to get this number into position.
I know that stuff gets antsy with you if it ain't perfectly aligned.
Right? It's like this is good enough. You could tell what the number is at any given time. That's my thing. As long as that's the case, we're good.
Oh, it sucks. It's tough. I need these for portraits, these 10 minutes ones, because I always take my time with portraits, and I really do want to get faster at it. But it's like, dang, it's so hard. It's so hard to draw a face really fast. I don't know how you guys do it.
It really is. I think, yeah, it just comes down to you learned how to analyze your own art before you learn how to like try and speed before you try to learn how to speed it up. So it's really hard to get away from that analytical behavior.
Yeah. Too analytical.
Help that.
All right, you want to start with a warm up?
Yeah, just warming up.
I haven't drawn. Yeah, I haven't drawn in 2 days. Surprise, surprise. Bro, the more I think about it, the more I think Spider-Man 2 is the greatest uh, Spider-Man movie of all time.
Oh yeah, the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man too.
Yeah. The best Spider-Man is obviously Garfield, but
What?
yeah, Andrew Garfield. You don't think Andrew Garfield's the best Spider-Man? Well, you're not
Oh
into.
my
I
gosh, I
forget. My
so
bad.
thought you were talking about the cat.
About the cat. Yeah, bro.
I was like, what?
Yo, man, you're funny, bro. No, not the cat, bro. Oh, that's funny as shit. I guess I should have
No,
specified. I forgot that you don't
no, you're
watch.
fine. No, that was totally on me. Because I was just getting into Garfield chatter the other night.
It's sad that you're not a Marvel fanatic.
I feel like I really could stand to be.
You couldn't stand to be?
I feel like I could. No, it's like I don't know how. It's just something I haven't, because it checks out all the boxes I want in media, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I guess it's because it's such an investment.
It really is, man. It really is. And I would say, honestly, at this point, I don't think it's worth it because you've got to care about these characters. Like, you've got, like, I don't know, you don't watch, like, Batman, not Batman, you don't watch Spider-Man, you don't watch these characters. So I don't know if you would care for it as much. Like, all the cameos, you don't have the nostalgia for it, I'll say.
You see that? Yeah, that's exactly it, right? Because even if I sit there and watch all of the movies, I didn't sit there for the years in between the movies.
Yeah, exactly. And that kind of made the movies, because if you look at them now, they're not really great movies. But it's the fact that we waited for it, that we were anticipating it. Like, it made it more fun to watch, you know?
That's really it. It's like it's the same thing as I tell people. If you were even if you never gotten into it, you know, sitting down with like a Dragon Ball Z or a Naruto or something like that isn't gonna hit the same simply because, well, you could just watch episode to episode, read chapter to chapter, and just, you know, you could just move forward. There is no sitting and waiting. There's no building anticipation. There is no being like, oh, I hope this for that for this character, because you can just provide yourself the answer by continuing on. You know, you didn't sit there the years growing with those characters.
Exactly, bro. Building those relationships outside of watching the movies. Because I was an Iron Man fan way before Tony Stark. Before, what's his name? That guy that played Iron Man, Robbie Downey Jr. Yeah.
Wow, rare when I know a name and you don't.
Yeah, facts. Switch roles. But yeah, it's like I was a fan of the cartoon series first. The Iron Man Adventures cartoons.
I didn't even know there was one. See, that's...
Yeah. See, that's exactly what I mean, right? Like you haven't built that repertoire with those characters.
For real, I feel like I was exposed to DC stuff more than I was Marvel stuff growing up, and even then I didn't take much interest. And maybe that could be why. If I was exposed to more Marvel, who knows?
You'd probably be a Marvel head. You definitely be a Marvel. I could hear it, bro. Alternate Devin.
The closest I got to getting into DC is when, which I guess is a DC property, crossed over into the Static Shock cartoon.
Oh yeah, bro. Goated series, bro. Underrated. I don't see why they wouldn't remake that. You remake Teen Titans, you don't remake that.
Right, dude? I think that would go over very well.
Bro, what? A Static Shock TV show, bro? Man, what? You know how
TV show, movie, whatever it is, revive that.
Yeah, bro, revive Static Shock, bro. Virgil? Yeah, bro. I'm surprised they don't have a game on Static Shock already, like a free roam game on Static Shock. Like the things you could do, bro.
Bro,
they
Devin
just
would have
missing.
never stopped playing that game.
Bro, what?
Oh, no
What?
shit, dude.
Just
Yeah, I
got me
forgot.
excited, bro.
I just remember liking it a lot. Like, it's not like I could sit here and be like, oh, I remember when this did this or they did that.
Mm-hmm.
I do
Same.
remember the one gun
I
episode
agree.
because that really stuck to me as a kid.
That was the first episode.
It was the first one?
Yeah.
You see,
The first.
I didn't know that because back then it was like whatever's on is on. They didn't even air them chronologically a lot of the time. It just threw on an episode because they figured it would get ratings.
Well, damn. I thought it was the toy sales that did it.
Could it be? No, I have no. I haven't a clue about how toy sales stuff works, so I couldn't say. I'm more so like in terms of like what episodes get viewed more often than other episodes of shows. Like, especially when they're like standalone episodes, that's why that you can see them out of order, and that's why back in the day they would prioritize putting shows on that were more episodic as opposed to having a continuous.
Yeah, a continuous story. But they would have like a story within the story.
Yeah,
Like all the
it'd be
best ones would have that.
Yes, like, you know, the go-to is Avatar, where it was like the season 1 was very episodic, but there was this overarching goal of we have to get to the North Pole.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like, yes, that is a goal that we know the entire season they're seeking out. So you can watch any season episode, you can watch season 1 out of order for the most part. Well, I mean, if you're really paying attention, you can't, because then you'll be like, wait, how are you more south now than you were north and stuff like that. But it's one of those things that it lends to itself to have an overarching goal that is achieved much later on in the series for the sake of each episode having its more individual goal. And that's where it makes like, so that's where you can have like a holiday episode, and then you can just air that for the holidays 4 weeks in a row. Or if a show goes on long enough, they have multiple holiday episodes.
Multiple holidays.
Like
Those were the best times, man. When they had the holidays episodes shows.
Yeah, I do kind of miss that era. I feel like holiday episodes still happen, but they're kind of a bit of a lost art in some way.
It's interesting. It's like I can't imagine not being a fan of Batman. Like it's interesting that someone who I would assume it would be like the biggest fan of superheroes isn't. It's just it's I wonder what attracted you more to anime than to something like a Batman or a Spider-Man.
I think it was because the thing is, like, I wanted it's superheroes. It was the idea of like this overarching, incredible person who is just like head and shoulders above the rest, even if their surrounding people don't know it. They are just like the best. And it's the costumes and stuff like that, like things like that just never stuck with me. But then when you go over to anime, it's like a more personalized experience, and the average anime will have this.
But even as a kid, though, I don't mean to interrupt, but like even as a kid, though, would you be analyzing it in that way, where you're like, because this person is better, or would you think it's like the appeal?
I'm speaking more sort of hindsight analyzation.
Okay,
that's not how I was thinking about it at the time. I like when I really try to put myself back there. It's hard, 20 years, but it's like
that's what I'm wondering.
It's just
like what got the child Devin.
Yeah, no, because like I saw like a Superman and a Batman, and it's like it just like okay, sure, you know. But then I saw like Goku having more personalized interactions, and it just so happens to be this good. And you see, like, you almost see them grow into those heroes, where it's like a lot of times for those hero shows, I would be tuning in and it'd be like, well, you were just already this way. Like to me, I never saw the growth of Superman. Any exposure to Superman, especially as a kid, was just he is already Superman, and this is the problems he's got to solve. And it just, I don't know, it just didn't stick with me. And I think in hindsight, that's where I put in all of that logic, because it's like I think I stuck to the ones that felt more like me. Like I can relate to this normal-ass person getting superpowers than this person feeling like they've always had them. I don't know. It's definitely not the best explanation, but like it's
No, I get what you're saying.
because yeah, I'm sure you go into I'm sure the comics. I've since learned that the comics for like superheroes and stuff, you see the growth of them. You also see that these heroes are more so personalities adopted by multiple people throughout generations in some instances. So it's like you see the individual's growth into taking up that taking up that identity. You know, so is like there. That's something that I wasn't exposed to, and maybe I got to go back and look into now that, you know, time is like, now that I've learned that's the case. But when I look at like a Naruto, you know, the Naruto didn't start off the Hokage, you know.
Yeah, I get that. Like he had to grow into that.
Yeah, my first exposure to Goku was Kid Goku in the tournaments, you know. So seeing him growing up to this world-saving individual, it wasn't like he was always slated to do that.
He, I think for me, when it came down to watching an anime or a superhero thing, I think it was the stigma that made me not want to watch animes. Like it was always like, well, you should like you're. I don't want to get into the race thing, but like I'm this person, so I have to watch this. Like only this type of person watches that. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So as a kid, yeah, that's what I don't know. I feel like I didn't watch anime until like Dragon Ball Z came around, and I was like, oh no, like this, I gotta tap in. This is so cool, bro.
Yes, I do think that's
I
something
think
I should
yeah,
specify is I didn't really know of the concept of anime. It was just Dragon Ball Z in large was what drew me in, and then you know like I watched Toonami a lot because Dragon Ball Z was on it, and it showed me other things on there. You know, Naruto was on Toonami as well, so that's where I was exposed to it. A few other anime and stuff, and it wasn't until like middle school that I really learned that it was its own thing, away from just cartoons. Like to me, it was just one of many cartoons. But then, like when learning that anime was kind of its own cultural thing, wasn't something that I picked up on until like, yeah, like years after being exposed to DBZ for the first time and already being a major fan of it.
mm-hmm.
So it wasn't really like
What a
so.
goated anime, man.
It really is
It's
like
crazy that like now I can't watch it because like I think like I lost the fun of being able to just watch something for the fun of it. Now it's like, oh, it has to be a really good story and like it has to be a reason and everything has to make sense. Like and
there's
Dragon Ball Z just it's far from that.
you get so caught up on the quality and the logistics of it that it's just like
You just can't have fun, yeah.
no, I hear you, because even when I'm looking, because that'll still happen to me watching DBZ. You know, I'll watch it and it'll be, and I'll be like, okay, you know, there's that animation of flub. Okay, well, here's the obvious plot hole there, and that I can
Hmm.
plausibly explain, but really is just a plot hole. And then there's you just start to break it down, and you're like, okay, and this is the part where they do this because the story dictates that this has to happen. You know, things like that are very hard thoughts to escape once you get into it, especially creators. So
Yeah.
that's why it's like, if you want to become somebody who creates stories, creates art, truly truly face the fact that you will be discarding the ability to enjoy it as you once did. Nothing says you can't enjoy
Yeah.
it, possibly even to a greater degree because of the understanding and the perspectives you'll develop. But it's very hard to just capture that blind fan experience once you step into the
Yeah,
world.
man. And doesn't that suck, man?
It is it's definitely one of those you know, you give up one thing for another, you know.
Hmm.
Like, yes, I can be somebody who creates these stories for other people, but that means I won't be able to enjoy it like they do.
Right. And like, I want to enjoy media, man. It's just,
Mhm.
it's like, like, there's definitely gonna be a time where creativity is going to be yearned for, and people are gonna regret letting it be easily deterred by AI. Like, I'm telling you, there's gonna be a time where people gonna be like, man, I wish a human being was doing this, you know?
Mhm. Oh yeah, no, it's already on like kind of a thing. People are already like trying to escape AI's creations to just embrace like actual creators making stuff. But soon it's gonna become like inescapable.
Oh, for sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it low-key already is. Everything I do, I see, hey, AI, hey, AI.
Hmm. Yeah, no, not even just with art anymore. It's just, hey, state of the art AI, state of the art AI, state of the art AI. Hey,
Yeah.
there goes it.
What up, Ark? How you doing today, man? I guess we just got caught up in just having a conversation.
Yup, we really did.
Have you been working on anything art related recently?
Um, I'm working on a character piece for a D&D character that's kind of been long overdue, and I was inspired during D&D when playing the character to start trying to do it. So I was kind of like drawing while playing, but I have not
Oh, okay.
touched that
Sorry.
since before we went to Barnes.
Okay, okay.
Um, good rest and just finish some Fox. Yeah, nice. Oh, a stained glass image. Oh, like illustrating it,
What is that?
or
Making
you're
a
making an
stained glass
image out of
image?
stained glass. I don't know. I don't know. If I cover all bases and trying to guess it, I won't sound stupid because one of them is bound to be right.
I don't know what that is.
Illustrating it to look like stained glass. Oh, hell yeah.
What are you illustrating to look like stained glass? Like, are you making an illustration that's supposed to be perceived as stained glass? I'm sorry, I'm being so like so particular.
Yeah,
I just
yeah.
want to get like a
This
clear
isn't trying to
image.
like. It's not trying to come off in a bad way, but yeah, this is what I was working on.
Are you, wait, are you drawing it? Wait, hold on.
Future
Oh,
uses.
okay. I was watching the stream. I
Alright,
wasn't
so
on
you're
yours.
good.
Okay. So are these characters for the story that you were writing?
No, this is just for D&D.
The D&D thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
But isn't that
yeah.
like a
So
story thing? Like the way you guys like
it's collaborative storytelling, but the only one who's like writing the story happening around it is the DM, the GM, the game manager. The
mm.
so, and this is for a game that I'm not running. Cassie's running actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So this is a character I play in that game. Everybody else just really has one character, and they just like they play that character.
I think
But the
that
world and
I
everybody
mean,
else in it is kind of run by the game manager.
that sounds fun as heck. It sounds
It's
like you
fun.
have to be really engaged though. Like,
It is an immersive thing, and like the more you play it, the easier it is to kind of like jump in and out of it, if that makes sense, you know. But yeah, it's definitely an acquired taste, and it takes some adjustment. But that's so funny hearing that from you, because just like 5 years ago, you would have been like, I don't know, man, not for me.
100% agreed, bro. You're not wrong, bro. I don't know. Now it just depends on who I'm doing it with.
I think with the right people, you can have an enjoyable experience. And I think it
Yeah.
would become one of those things where before long you'd want to write a game for others to play it That's what happened to
Oh,
me.
for sure. You know me.
Yep. It'll be because what happened to me was that's what kind of led me from art away in a way. It's like, well, I can almost get more creative satisfaction out of what I write here because I can just write it and then tell the story alongside other people who are in real time reacting to it, not unlike an audience would be, but from a different perspective because they're directly interacting with the world and creating a dynamic in which you play off of their actions in the same way, and the world plays off of their actions. And now, before you know, you have a living, breathing story being told just by y'all having fun with some reactionary roleplay.
That's heavy, bro.
I mean, you're not wrong.
It's heavy. Like I'd get too invested.
No, for real, man. And it's so awesome when you're one of the best feelings, right? Is solving a legitimate plot line in character. You're like, that was my character that did that.
Oh, quick question. Ark, are you joining with the Drawalong today? This song is actually bad.
Yeah. Absolute draw, I love that.
All right, we got some good ones today.
When you say draw along, do you mean scribble or you mean like the full draw along?
The full draw along.
Okay.
What we're about to do. Yeah. My bad. I should have prefaced.
No, you're good. 10, 15, 10. Yeah. No worries, Art. Yes, this is the 10. This will be our 10-minute piece right here on screen.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we were just warming up and shooting the shit.
Yeah. Now we're gonna get into it.
Yes, got the 10 minutes ready right there on screen. Open a new file. Bet.
I'm excited to draw this one. It's gonna be tough, but I'm excited to draw it.
I hear you. But no, I think it's gonna be a fun one. This is the one that you wanted, correct?
Yeah, this is the one that I wanted. I'm happy it won. Excuse me, I apologize.
Oh. You dog? Yes, you're guessing.
I'm human.
Let me and my humanity be.
Right. All right, I've got my reference up.
Why do you have that little gray section on the side there, on the right side? Oh, you're just, like it's all white and then it's gray. You see how that is?
Is it because this?
Is the part of your app like off screen? Like is it pushed off of the screen?
Let me see. I'm looking at it. I don't see any gray. Oh. That's weird.
Like when you move the white piece, the gray still stays there. And you see mine will do that
looks
when
like
I
it.
move. Yeah, you see on my screen how I have my window just going out of frame like this?
Mm-hmm.
that will make it so where that bottom section freezes in place. So even when I zoom, it's still there.
But now it's like not leaving.
Yeah, that's odd.
That's odd. It looks like it's like, dang.
I mean, it
All right.
realistically is not that big of a deal, but it is kind of funny.
But it is weird. What if
Yeah,
I
when I
turned
throw
off
it-
my screen and then turned it back
Yeah,
on?
that might help.
All right, let's try it again.
That was so odd. It really
It's still doing it.
Oh my god, it really is. It's
It's doing it, right?
yeah, it's still there.
What is going on? That's
It's
weird.
okay. Yeah, because like I said, for me it'll usually happen when the frame is slightly, and there it is still. Guess we'll just have to roll with it. I adjusted it on the dual screen, so it's not as visible.
All right. 'Cause you know me, I'm gonna try to figure it out.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. I'm very much that way myself.
All right.
I see.
All right. Arc is ready. Let's get it. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
I was like, wait. Let me make sure you're ready too.
Okay, no, my pen is not working. 1 second. Why is it not working?
Dang, look at all these issues. What's going on, bro?
Okay, there we go.
Thank God.
Alrighty, in 3, 2, 1, go.
Get it. Thank God we get 4 weeks on these. Hmm. Oh, I didn't realize how Dorian this is.
What's that?
I didn't realize how foreshortened
Mm-hmm.
that arm is.
Yeah, I kind of was like, whoa. I had to like double take on the background arm because I was like, is that
Yeah,
it?
that's gonna be like tough to capture now that I'm looking at it. Nevertheless, we have 4 weeks. I will continue to repeat that. Makes me feel better.
Stats time.
All right, what is going on with my Skype? Oh, okay. All right. I barely got anything done.
Oh, got caught up in the face, huh?
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
know if I was like I was conflicted, stylized or copy, and I'm like I copy all day. Let me just go for stylized. But I don't. Yeah, yeah. At least you've got your. At least you got the full figure down, bro.
Eh, I I did what I could. I really struggled with the head and the face. I didn't do the nose. No worries, friend. The nose is the most challenging part to me.
I didn't
I
do the
got real
nose.
bad with that and the foreground
Ooh,
eye.
my bad.
I was like really having trouble capturing that shape. And you know what? That's on me. I normally start with the eye closer to the
Figure.
cam.
Yeah, no, I didn't realize how skewed the perspective was. And that's like giving it this air of like this feeling of it's a lot harder than it looks.
Right? It's like
Yeah, I'd probably need a
it,
grid for this one.
it's 3-point perspective, but it feels like it's more than 3-point perspective. It's almost 4-point. You
Like
know, almost that
fisheye, yeah.
fisheye lens. It's like 3.5-point perspective.
No, yeah, that one's actually extremely tough. Let me. I gotta get this next one. I've got to do better.
Hey Jesse, what's up, dude?
What up, Jesse?
How it goes? Posted it on the server. Let me go.
And then which one did we choose for the pose? Oh, it was the girl. Oh my god, this isn't gonna get any easier.
Where'd we put it? Let's share.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, you put it in the let's share.
Yeah.
How'd you feel about that one, Art? That was a tough one, man.
Yeah. See, I really went for the shades there.
Who is the baddie? It was a reference that we were drawing. We're doing these time figure drawings.
Jesse, I can't. I just realized.
We've got the next one up. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
No worries, kind of man. The values and face. I don't blame you, Raphael. It's always something you can get back to in the next 10-minute section. But here I'm gonna get us set up with the reference. Oh, that's interesting. Sorry, I think of the time. What am I doing? Okay, at least it's still the same reference image. Yeah, adjusted, but I guess we'll wait for we need to get back to get that all sorted out. But yeah, Raphael, do remember it doesn't have to be like even if Woody and or myself move on to doing like line work for that 10-minute piece next week or something, you can still make that just be sketching for you. Just what you can get done in that 10-minute interval. reference for our 15-minute piece. That's really what it comes down to. Is we've got thousands of images that he just went, oh, that'd be fun to draw. Oh, that'd be fun to draw, and threw it down in his Pinterest categorically. And we just went through and picked out a few, and this is the one that was voted on by our community. Used to drawing in shape and shadows. Oh no, in shapes. Okay. And wait, I jumped off W, not the P. I mean, I don't blame you. I'm very used to doing that sketch-like style, so when it comes to the line work, that's always the one I struggle with.
And we're back.
Alrighty, but something happened with your screen.
Huh?
Something happened with your screen, so I just moved it over to mine for a moment.
Yeah, it just locked.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got you. Give me one sec.
Let's have the lines okay most of the time. Hell yeah, Jesse, you can be the coloring guy. Jesse, colorman.
And we're off.
All right, bet. What? Oh, you're up, not in the border way.
What do you mean?
You don't have the little frame.
Oh, okay.
I was like, wait, why is that so off? It was not positioned right, and then I realized, oh, that's why.
There we go. The funny thing is, I struggle coloring inside the lines.
Oh shit, your screen's normal.
Mine? Oh yeah, it is.
I love it. Oh shit, all we had to do was not care. Sweet.
Thanks. We're just like, fuck it.
Alright, now I can adjust your screen and be proper. Alright. Let me get that 15-minute timer going.
Alright, I gotta mentally prepare for this one.
Totally understandable.
I've had a pretty busy weekend. Appreciate you for asking. How about you, man? Pretty busy weekend, man.
For myself, oh yeah, it's been a fairly busy one. Jesse knows the bulk of it between watch-alongs and managing that kind of stuff, but also just just kind of tidying up around as well. It's gonna like very overdue tidying. Now, just like stuff that's so easy to put off.
Mm-hmm. It's like, I'll do it tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Literally that.
Mm-hmm. Trust me, I'm already knowing, man.
Mostly we're at the prison ride with tear gas. Yo, Jesse out here. Living the high life.
Is he serious? I don't know if he's serious.
He's serious. He's a prison warden.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
I don't think warden is the right one, but prison guard. Okay, yeah. Warden is too much. I was like, I thought for a second, I just thought warden was like the default term, and I remember that no, that's
oh yeah, no, it's not.
The
it's
leader of the guard kind of thing. Honestly, don't even know if that's true. But yeah.
No, I think a warden is definitely of a higher power.
Yeah, Jesse can tell us. He works at the prison, and yeah, shit's dangerous. Like it's no joke.
You gotta
want
the
warden
smoke
runs
to,
the prison. Think of it as like the big boss. Gotcha. Okay, that's the prison CEO.
That's kind of insane. Oh wait, the timer isn't going.
Oh, I
thought we started.
No,
my bad. My bad, guys. I thought we started.
Already.
I took a peek. I was like, oh, what? Got a lot of time.
Alrighty, then we'll get going. Need 3, 2, 1, go.
I like it. There we go.
This is gonna be a very interesting angle to try and pull off.
Definitely.
Seconds, but a lifetime. I can't tell if this is. If I said something and I've already forgotten what I said, or if that is just some out of nowhere profoundness.
You didn't go ahead. Second is but a lifetime for you, my friend. I think he's talking about when I started too early.
I'm wondering if those are lyrics to a song that I just don't know. When you read them out like that just now. Yeah, that. Oh, yeah, that.
It's pretty profound.
Oh, this is fun. Let me get control of these lines. This is deceptively challenging.
Oh, not even deceptively. It's just challenging.
I guess I underestimated it. So I just came in here. I'm like, okay, I got this. Let's do this. My mistake.
It's pressure. When you gotta apologize to it, bro.
Right. I'm sorry for undermining
Offending you, man. Right?
You deserved better than my presumptive nature. Hey, you say that, Jesse. I think if you put your mind to it, you could make some art happen.
Agree. Excuse me.
What's that?
I said, excuse me.
I know you. Not the wife.
I never knew what a waifu was. Like, I get the concept of it, but I don't get what it is. Like, is it just an anime girl?
That's also something that I never really like.
Yeah, like I don't know the full scope of it. You gotta sing, sir.
Dude, I'm just using idiot chat as your booth. No.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Is it what you use for boothing though? Boothang? You're gonna say it right, you know.
Truly. You're gonna repeat his words. You gotta repeat his words.
Facts.
I know. Chess.
Hopefully, who's gone?
The boo thing in question.
Probably draw this all day now. First.
This angle is so bizarre.
It really is.
This arm is really throwing me off.
I think honestly, the reference is throwing me off.
Because when I draw the angle the arm has to be at, I need to all of a sudden really lower the rest of this body to make it make sense. Appreciate that, Jesse. That's what we hoped to accomplish with the on-screen draw along element to it, as well as anybody else drawing along at home. Just because we want to show people how okay it is to not how there is no one-size-fits-all approach.
Definitely. Because at the end of the day, I personally think it's everyone just trying to tell their own version of the same story. We got the same reference here. We're trying to tell our own version of how we see the world. Probably got unnecessarily philosophical. My bad.
No, that's a great way to put it. I was just kind of caught up in how apt of a way to put it that was.
Okay, then. I take my sorry back.
As you should.
No, but I actually, that's why I try to get as many artists to share their stuff in the thing as possible, because it's just a different, like, they'll do something that I would have never guessed or never thought of doing. And it's because it's just their way of expressing what they just saw.
Like I said, does you has a Discord? Indeed, we does has a Discord. It is in the description, my friend.
Yes, sir. Dang, this arm is tough. Hmm.
Perception of time is so fucky, man.
Definitely.
The way at 90 seconds just passed in like 10 for me, and then 30 seconds passed in like a minute. It's like, how does this work?
Facts, dog. I'm definitely struggling with that leg, man. That foreshortened leg.
Yeah, bro. The thing for me is like, how does someone's knee get so big and then not be so big?
Right?
Like, as soon as you pointed out, I just realized how much mine was not the way I wanted it to be. Now I'm adjusting it hastily in my final moment.
I don't think that.
Oh, there's face center close. That ain't happening. And that is time.
Damn it.
Woo! Ah!
Uh, let's do yours first since we did mine first last time. As always, the character is captured. Yeah. 1 second on the full screen. Yeah, as always, the character is captured. But I get what you're saying with the leg for sure. I'm in the same place. I was like, I'm just gonna erase it. And the next
Yeah.
time we have the 15 minutes, I'm probably just gonna focus on that.
My thing is, I'm more bugged out by the arm. I did not do it well. I feel like if I had focused on the frame of her shoulders and her back, like trying to identify how, for lack of a better way of putting, the skeletal structure sat. I think that's where I really got held up, and then I realized the arm was too late, and I was constantly trying to lower the angle to match where the arm should be.
Yeah.
At first, I was thinking about trying to get the arm to dangle a little bit more as opposed to resting the entire forearm on the ground like that. But it was like, no, that's a lot harder to accomplish than simply trying to mimic it in this time frame, so I'm just going to simply mimic it. The frame was challenging. Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
bro. Very challenging, bro. I need more time with Will.
No, I
You can make
man,
those friends in the Discord, bro. But
yes.
yeah, no, I get you, bro. Especially if you like trying to get it in like the time. It's the time that gets you.
Yeah, I appreciate the approach you took here as well. Oh, no, don't do that. I accidentally made the thing start playing again. My bad, y'all. Bell. No, I really appreciate the approach you took though, because it seems like you started with what was closest to the camera and moved back. Which is why you should have what it is drawn versus what isn't yet. And I can also understand kind of shying away from that leg. I imagine it's probably something you attempted to draw but have erased.
Oh yeah, definitely erased it.
Yeah.
I definitely
Right
erased
here,
it.
and that's where you get stuck up. But no, you captured the facial angle very well, I think.
Thank you. That was where I was focusing on the most. But I'm definitely gonna spend the next 15 minutes trying to figure out this leg situation. Because it's like it's really bugging me.
I don't blame you, man. Oh wait, hold up. I needs to. I fucked up. I drew this on the wrong thing, but a simple copy paste will do. Be just fine. I was wondering why the sheet felt so small.
And then we've got Art who just posted in the Discord.
Let's go, Pete.
Go take a look.
Yeah, I hear where you're coming from with the challenge, but I appreciate how you got the angle of the shoulders, like I was talking about. A little, where you have the arm resting goes up to where the shoulder would be, and the angle that you're sitting at.
Ooh, should we have? I feel like we should have posted this in a timed figure drawing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, my bad. It was supposed to be timed figure drawing.
Oh good.
Damn, this is very graphic in the sense that you use light and dark to tell these shapes instead of using like lines.
I love that perspective because you're right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna upload.
Oh, that's graphic, bro. I like that.
Got that saved there, so I'm drop it in time figure. Then I think I'm gonna run to the bathroom before we start the 20-minute one.
All right, but that works. Bit of a style, yeah. No, that's a really nice. I wonder. I feel like it. If you did you reference like not Sikra, Cynics, Sinix? It feels like something Cynics would do. Yeah, see, I knew I wasn't tripping. Like, it gives that like that very graphic read. I feel like you would like this arter. I feel like you would like this artist that goes by the name Fly Traps. If you look him up, I think with the style that you have, I feel like you would really like him. Like he used just regular graphic shapes to tell a story. Akira Toriyama, that is the literal GOAT. There's a bit of feedback. Uh-oh. A feedback of what? Uh-oh. What is it? What does it sound like? An echo? Oh wow. Let's see. I wonder why. Maybe I can. Huh? It shouldn't be. Kind of subtle. Okay. I don't know why. I have the noise cancellation off. I'll let when Dev gets back, I'll let him. I'll see if he hears it and what we could do about it. Yeah, no, that could be a possibility. I mean, it might be Devin's. Maybe like you might be hearing, unless you're hearing my voice. Okay, as long as it's not bothering anybody. Because I feel like if I try to fix it, um, and knowing my luck is just gonna create another problem. How many galaxies for you to sing "1,000 Miles" by Vanessa Carlton? How many galaxies? Like you can physically give me a galaxy? Like what do you mean? How many galaxies? You can virtually give me a galaxy? Like IMVU? I don't think you've got enough galaxies, man. I'm gonna need a lot of galaxies from you, bro. Right? You remember IMVU, bro? Good times, man. Pop Tropica. Oh, facts. I was too young. Who owns our galaxy? That is a deep question, Ark. Even if it wasn't meant to be deep, it's a deep question. Who owns our galaxy? Some of our parents paid attention to what was the bro. What? As long as it looked like it was for kids, they didn't even care. I don't know what Swinky is. Like, if it just looked cartoonish and it looked like something a kid would do, they wouldn't give a damn. Not knowing it's Grand Theft Auto. Winky. Did you play Pop Tropica? Oh man, those were the days. That was like 2010, 2011, bro. Oh man. Good times, bro. Bringing me back. Hope Dev's okay. I'm revisiting something. This is something I drew like a month and a half ago. And I've been reading this book on portraiture. And now I'm applying everything that I've learned about portraiture onto this, and I want to see how it.
I'm back.
Yo, I want to see what if applying what I've learned works.
My
Yeah, right, bro.
to feed the cats. Did not
Ah,
realize that they were completely empty. So that was a whole ordeal.
Okay. Thought your stomach was doing you wrong.
No. Just went to the bathroom real quick. But coming back, they were kind of all over me, and like more so than usual. And then I realized, oh shit, they need everything.
They need
Food and
sustenance.
water. Well, I was like, okay, maybe I can get these 9 hungry cats off me. Back to it.
You made the right call, bro.
But yes, I think.
Was just chatting it up with Jesse.
Yeah. For you. Ooh, I'm here for this masterpiece.
Oh yeah, let me see the I gotta do the monster. I'm not as enthusiastic, but because of that, I feel like this is gonna be my favorite one. I feel like that's always how it goes.
That is often how it happens. Yeah. Much.
I'm sending myself the reference. Please don't cry. All right.
Alrighty, so we ready to dive into it?
Do it. Oh, let me make sure I get a good song.
Okay, so I saw something to notice. Something important to notice is that those three little things on the bottom right are actually not attached to the creature.
What? I haven't given it that deep of a look. Oh yeah, no. It looks like it's grabbing the creature.
Yeah, it looks like
That's a
sentient
cool
was
idea.
trying to grab it. It's about to shoot it. It's looking like some Feywild shit. Speaking of D&D.
See how that works.
And I'll give us a countdown in 3, 2, 1, go.
Let's do it, y'all.
Hey there, Dara. How goes it? Yeah, she had some.
But well, I feel like my first what up wasn't strong enough.
I feel that. Because I trampled over it. Good to hear. Dara, hope you got some rest after last night's show. It was a long one. Kind of. That's all we can ask for, at least getting something, you know. Yeah, the whole 8 hours would be ideal, but if you can just get a sturdy 6, maybe even just 5.5, you can run. You can run for the day. A little too caught up on the contours, I am. You know, I came into this being like, you know, I've drawn centaur-esque creatures plenty of times. I should be fine.
That's how it gets you every time.
That's how it gets me every single time. And you know, it's taken me back to every single time I've drawn a centaur-like creature. It's been like, oh yeah, no, that's right. I remember having these struggles. Every single angle, and this is a dynamic angle. This is probably the most dynamic angle I've ever tried drawing a centaur as. At.
Mm. Hardest part is gonna be this body, man.
What do you hear that? I've saved the arms until just now because that was gonna be the most fun part to me. Was drawing this arrow being shot. And just when I started to get to the point where I was struggling, I'm like, no, let me remind myself of the fun I'm having.
Yeah, don't let that happen.
Yeah, when you get too bogged into it, it's like, man, I'm just gonna sit here and let the timer run out. It's like, no, I don't want to do that. But we don't want to get to that point. But
Just me, I done got there.
I feel that. Like sometimes, man, it's just like, nope, just a bust. I'll wait till the next. I'll wait till the next round.
That's how I felt about the first one.
I feel yeah. That was. I feel like that was the most deceptively challenging one. You know, like they're like all of them. I guess when you really stand back and like try to assess how challenging they'll be, they'll all have their own challenges in their own way. But when you're not looking for that, and I feel like we went in here trying to avoid looking for that, then it can really creep up on you in some aspects.
Agreed. Yeah, this body gonna be the hardest part for sure.
I hear you, man. Well, the best advice I can give you is really just break it in half as simply as you can. You know, like when it comes to anatomy wise, you are just drawing a person down to the hip flexors, and from then on, at that point, there is no person there anymore. What you're drawing is a horse body without a head.
I needed the advice, honestly, because now I know where to go.
I hope it can be helpful to you. And yeah, been a few years, and I'm still like.
I gotta stop avoiding it. Let's do it. I didn't realize how big I made that head. Sheesh.
It's a long ass arrow.
Long as fuck. I'm sorry for the profanity. That just came out.
Shit.
And pause. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
And pause.
All right, let's try that again.
No, what happened?
I just wasn't seeing it.
Oh no, would you nuke it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Less than halftime too.
Do we have? We got 8 minutes.
And that's time.
Oh man, that was difficult, bro.
Whew, yeah.
Difficult, bro.
Yo, look at you though. Holy shit.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I'll
Yo.
take it because I was
Yeah,
struggling. Let me pull yours up.
like
Give me one sec.
yeah, setting aside that you didn't have enough time to do what you were seeing to do, because you can still see the building blocks you're setting up for yourself. You can see the shapes, you can see the dimensions. Like already I see which leg is where and how far forward or backwards it is.
Shit, thanks, bro. Just
Very
motivated
welcome,
me,
man.
bro. I appreciate you, bro. I gotta say, I mean, this is your ballpark, bro. Like you killed, bro. I like the head, bro. The horns. That's what I really wanted to capture, but you've got that, like the excessiveness of it.
Yeah, right. The
Like
fact that
you
there's
got
also
that.
overlapping horns on the shoulder and the elbow, it was a hard time. Oh, screen went black.
Oh, sorry. And then on top of that, you got the body. You got it all figured out, bro. Damn. Oh, like that's the thing. In 3 weeks from now, you're gonna be like double finished because it looks like this sketch is already done. Dang,
Yeah,
this
I
look good
definitely
actually.
feel like the sketches. I've done everything I can with this sketch here. Now it's a matter of like, yeah, I don't know about the other two, but this one will definitely be line work for me next time we sit down to do this.
And this look real good, bro. This look really good, dog. Like I could
Thank you,
see
man.
finishing this in 2-3 weeks, bro.
I the shadowing is what really helped me. The hatching, not even the cross hatching, just the hatching.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
It really helped. That's what I did to try and capture those dimensions. That's why I'm so impressed with yours, because you literally just have like the most fundamental shapes drawn out, and then that alone helps me see. Well, I mean, maybe it helps that I know the reference piece and have already tried drawing it myself and seeing that,
hmm
so I can't truly detach that from my perspective. But at the same time, that's just what it looks like to me. It's just like I immediately see the dimensions you're going for, and I know that you keep up going where you're going, you're going to arrive at the destination you intend.
Yeah, I appreciate that. That I think I ain't gonna lie. Like I know I always say this and don't do it. Like this might be something I actually try to like figure out because it actually gets your brain thinking, bro. Like I'm so used to just looking at something and drawing what I'm looking at. This got me thinking like, oh, this shape should look like this. Yeah, this is gonna be fun.
Yeah, yes, I love that. I love that hearing you now versus before you drew it. This is what I was
Yeah,
hoping
I
for.
told you. Yeah,
I was
I
trying
knew
so
this would
hard
happen.
to not be, because I wanted to say that. I wanted to be like, oh, you're gonna like this. I wanted to be like, oh, I'm gonna have a lot of fun doing this, but I didn't want it to like end up having the opposite effect or something. So I was just like, no, let's just let sleeping dogs lie. Wherever this goes, it goes. I trust that he's gonna get into it, and sure enough,
Nah, yeah, I'm definitely into it. I'm not gonna lie. This was fun, bro. I'm definitely probably gonna work on this later today, bro.
yes. You see, that's where I was trying to come from with these draw-alongs as well, especially with Scribble. It's just like this gives you a chance to draw things we just don't normally draw. There's
We
no,
don't.
because you and I, we know we both need some sort of incentive to draw
hmm
something, and as we've come to learn, that incentive doesn't need to be some super deep layered "this is my creation" kind of thing. Sometimes it
Yeah,
can
I
just
don't.
be a prompt. Sometimes it can just be a voted upon reference. That stuff, we can grow as artists doing that and having fun at the same time.
For sure, bro. It makes you feel like a kid again too, bro. Just being able to mess up, still just keep on drawing because it's not really about the image. It's about the
Yeah,
fun. Like doing this is fun, bro.
real, like what we were talking about earlier, getting back to that, from a fan's perspective, or in this case, it's just drawing because we enjoy drawing, not because we're trying to make it a career. We're getting to re-experience that feeling.
hmm I think that's what it is. Is like, oh, we put like because we had so much fun with it, we connected it to, or we tied it to, oh, we got to have a career from it. Kind of ruined the fun of it.
Yeah, so it's important to be able to find things like this to still generate those vibes, remind us why we love it.
Yeah. With that being said, do you want to actually? Oh, we haven't looked at arcs.
Miss.
My bad, bro. My bad.
Not everything is going to be perfect or some long-term goal. That's exactly it. Need to see. Ooh.
Yeah, that's what I mean by the graphicness of it, man. It's literally no lines. It's just shadow, shadow, shadow. Bro, that's tough, man. That's tough.
That's incredible.
Yeah,
No,
to get that to read, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And again, capturing the dimensions of the legs, of the body, the torque, the angle of it all.
Yeah, no, that's pressure, bro. Being able to get it in like graphic shapes like that in under like 20 minutes, bro. Like that's not easy, man.
Oh my goodness.
On top of having it read.
Right. I'm wondering whether this is gonna look like on week 2 and 3 and 4.
Right. Yeah.
Very well.
It seems like you got like a painting background.
Right.
I think that's how that's what painters usually do.
Painter background at best, passionate interest in painting at worst. Like you.
Yeah, exactly.
One way or another.
But yeah, is that everything, or do you want to keep on drawing, or do you?
I think we're all set for the time being.
Yeah.
Because we got in what we could get in. Hopefully next week we can make some scribble happen.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
It's just a matter of lining up. I'll adjust the title and stuff. No big deal on that. But yeah, so these were the vibes. Thank you so much for hanging out, Ark. Shout out to Jesse, Dara, everyone who stopped by. Do please drop
Appreciate
a
you
thumbs
guys.
up. Yes, no, really, y'all make this so much more fun. Like this by default has a certain level of fun to it, but to be able to do it alongside others, that's just enhances the experience that much more.
Mm-hmm. That's the goal. So hopefully we can get more of these going.
Agreed. We're gonna try and find some space in that as we come into 2025. We're looking to make some changes for the better.
Definitely. Later, guys. Appreciate you.
Take care, y'all. Thumbs up, bells on. Peace out.